So now I'm gonna make a family Jell-O salad. So it's not just one serving, it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna put it in this nice, neat Tupperware mold so it makes like a wreath, a round ring. There's 3 layers, so it is a little bit time consuming. It's not hard and it's not your time, it's more the refrigerator's time to gel each layer. So I'm gonna do it for 4th of July. This will be a patriotic kind of 4th of July celebration with red, white, and blue. So you need some sugar-free red Jell-O of your choice. I'm going to use raspberry. I'm going to use lemon for the white, and you'll see why it'll be white or a little bit whiter later. And then blueberry for the first layer that I'm going to do. It's sugar-free. And even though the package says add it to a half boiling water, and then mix it, stir it up, and then add it to add another half cup cool water, very cold water. I'm going to start off with a full cup of boiling water, and I'm heating it up in the microwave. So when you finish, 0 carbs, the Cool Whip. So for my first layer, I'm going to do blueberry, and my Keto Cool Whip. So once the water is nice and boiling in the microwave, and you can see it in there, I'm just going to take it out. Add the blue raspberry or the blueberry Jell-O. And I used to make a dessert like this for Christmas when we would do family gatherings, and I would use the regular Jell-O. So tons of carbs, tons of sugar. And for this layer, I'll use the 0.3 ounce Jell-O pack because I am going to add the Cool Whip, which will take up some space in our mold. And this is going to be our smaller mold layer. So depending on what you use, what mold you use, you may want to use a larger pack of Jell-O. So once you get it mixed, I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator and cool it. Not all the way. I'm going to cool it till it's still liquidy. Okay, now that my blue layer has cooled a bit, it's not extremely jello-y, but it's not warm, so it won't melt the Cool Whip. It's cool. I'm going to just start folding in the Cool Whip. Now I've taken about half of this out and saved it for other desserts and just for dipping with strawberries. That's why I made a large batch. So I'm just going to start with half and just kind of start folding it in. And you don't really want it to get lumpy. That's what you want to kind of avoid. So this will be my first layer. Got it mixed in pretty well. So it's turning out a little bit white. Maybe when it gels, it'll be a little blue. We'll see. If it's not red, white, and blue, I may just put a couple of blueberries on the top and make it the blue layer. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it gel completely, and then I will add the second layer. Okay, round 2. I have my water in the microwave boiling, and what I have worked on so far is what was supposed to be the blue layer, and it's probably going to be a light blue color, but I've decided now that what I want to do is the red in the middle and do like a white and red stripe, and then I can add blueberries in the middle for more of a patriotic theme. So my second layer, instead of the lemon cheesecake, which I want you to hang around or at least fast forward and watch the last layer, it's my favorite. So took 5 strawberries. 5 medium strawberries is 5 grams of carbs. So this is approximately 5 grams. I had a little bit larger, so I'm going to say 6, just to keep it on the safe side. You can measure exactly, but I always usually round up. and I just cut them into thin slices. So they're going to go in my middle layer of the red. And I'm not going to use my mold. I just took it out for you to see. I'm going to actually cool down the Jell-O a little bit before I add it. While the water was heating a little longer, I went ahead and I just mushed the strawberries a little bit just to get some juice going. Since this is a raspberry flavor, I wanted to have a little bit of the strawberry juice in it. So I'm just going to pour the whole pack in. Make sure it is sugar-free. Stir with a spoon, stir with a fork. You just want to make sure you get it dissolved. And this should cool it down a little bit quicker. And then I will put it in the refrigerator, let it cool a little bit more, and then add the strawberries. Okay, the Jell-O's cool. I'm just gonna add in my strawberries. It's not a lot, like I said, 6 carbs. Go ahead and add it. And so I don't know if you can see, maybe with the shadow, I've got about 1/3 of my Tupperware filled, so I'm gonna do 2/3. The remaining Jell-O, I'm just going to put in some bowls for some girls. That's it. Make sure you stay around for round 3 because it is a cream cheese nut layer and it is delicious. It's my favorite layer. Thank you for watching. Okay, we're starting round 3 of our triple layer Jell-O salad. And this is my favorite layer. I like the other layers too, but this is my favorite layer. So while the water boils in the microwave, I'm going to chop some pecan halves. I like lots. You can do little, you can do none. So I used this little Ninja bullet. It's great for everything. So I'm just gonna pulse it and finally chop up the nuts. I've set out cream cheese. And I get the Philadelphia cream cheese because it has less carbs than the other brands. It's a little more expensive, but it's worth it because of the carbs, and I like the taste of this better. So less than 1 carb per tablespoon, and there's 16 servings in a package. So basically no carbs. I mean, you can say, we'll say 2. Okay, just boiling the water, and this time I'm using the sugar-free lemon, and it's the smaller size. I don't have a lot of room. I mean, 3 of those smaller size pretty much fills this up, and I don't use all of them because I add the Cool Whip, and then I'm adding the cream cheese. Once again, I'm putting all the water mixture first. Just to have a lot more hot water for the Jell-O packet to dissolve in. So I'll mix this up. And this time you do not have to wait for the mixture to cool so much. I mean, you can add in the cream cheese right away. I may have to put it in a blender or my NutriBullet if it's not mixing well by hand, so we'll see. Depends on if I've let it sit at room temperature long enough. No, it's mixing good enough. So most of the cream cheese now is pretty smoothed out and mixed in. I'm not getting any real lumps. I am going to let this. So layer 3. The lemon pecan cheesecake has cooled enough, I hope. So I'm just going to pour it in the mold, and if there's any left over, I'm going to make a separate little bowl. And that's it. So I'm going to put the top on, put back in the refrigerator, and let it gel. Okay, here goes the final results. I'm going to open up my mold. Pull out the center mold, and like I said, if you don't have a mold, that's fine. I just use it because I have it. Shake it out. You get a beautiful 3-layer Jell-O mold. So the blue was white, so we ended up doing the red, white, and white. So the stripes for the flag for the 4th of July. And then you can add more Cool Whip to it. Or I'm going to just put some blueberries in the center and see how that looks. So I'm just going to fill the center ring full of my blueberries. Perfect. I think this would be a great family dessert at a gathering, and it's keto friendly for me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more recent updates.